Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to go over the top 3 questions that we have received over the past couple weeks on our adventure in Tin Canville. We also have an announcement at the end about a little giveaway, so keep watching. So the first question we had is, why are we doing this? Well, for us it was a pretty easy decision. We worked really hard for quite a few years and then realized that we didn't have that fulfillment, that joy that we wanted. We enjoyed traveling, but we were only able to travel, once or maybe twice a year if we were lucky. So we decided that we needed to make a change. We weren't exactly sure what change we were going to make, but we wanted to experience more. And we couldn't do that at our normal pace. So we just decided to make a change. We also realized that life is really short. I've lost my family. They're still around, but we haven't talked to them in about 6 years. Michelle lost her mom about 5 years ago to colon cancer. And we just, life is short, and we want to enjoy our children. We want to enjoy each other. And when you work full time and you're trying to pay for a nicer car, a nicer phone, a bigger house, you don't get to experience that time together. You don't get to grow together. We just really wanted to be able to spend time as a family experiencing things more than
being rushed on a day-to-day basis.
Being rushed, yeah. So the second question we've been receiving is, why did we pick a travel trailer? And I think it didn't start off that way for us. It actually started off with a tiny house.
I brought up the idea about us, not being able to afford a bigger home. How about moving into a tiny home? And
we really liked that idea. We did a bunch of research and watched videos and even went out to Colorado thinking, maybe find a slot land out in Colorado to put a tiny house out there.
And I watched a lot of YouTube videos and got really inspired. But the more that we thought about it, we kind of changed our minds because
you can't really travel in a tiny house. It's tough. Everything that we've read about, you need a 1-ton pickup truck. The tiny house doesn't travel really well. It's really heavy and that kind of stuff.
I've read that they're not as accepted into campgrounds as regular travel trailers, fifth wheels, etc.
Yeah, and one thing that we've came across recently is boondocking, which we are really excited about doing, and bringing the tall tiny house boondocking would be very difficult.
Also, the more that we thought about purchasing a tiny home, well, we didn't really want to stay in one area for a particular amount of time. We didn't want to be stuck.
We wanted to see more of the United States. For as long as we've been together, we've always gone to Florida during the winter months here in Minnesota to, escape the cold and get into the warm. And when we went to Colorado on our trip, we realized there's so much, beautiful scenery out there that we want to not be stuck in one spot. So we don't know a whole lot about tiny houses, but from the research we did is that they're very difficult to travel with. We want to experience so much in the United States, not just one particular area. And if we were to choose one area, you have, all the expenses that go along with a tiny house, like, septic and a well and power and all that kind of stuff. And for us, I think it was more about traveling.
I didn't do much research about boondocking with a tiny house, so. Yeah, another reason is keeping the costs down was really important to us as we travel. We've looked into fifth wheels, but the maintenance we've read and came upon said that it's more expensive to repair. Travel trailers are the less expensive route, and that's kind of what we are.
Yeah, and if we're boondocking or something, breaks when we're out in the middle of nowhere, hopefully on a travel trailer it's a little easier to fix because there's less mechanics involved and all that kind of stuff that, we might be able to fix ourselves.
Yeah, if you have any more comments, or if you have comments that you can leave, comment down below about your experiences with a tiny home versus a travel trailer.
Yeah, or even a travel trailer versus a fifth wheel, boondocking. the clearance, as I discussed in our last video, between a fifth wheel and a travel trailer. If you've experienced anything, comment down below.
Yeah.
So the last question that we're going to answer here today is about how we're going to do schooling for the kids. And we plan on going in depth on this in a later video, but we just wanted to touch on it because quite a few people have asked us about what we're planning. Well, we started this year off with signing Madison up for the online schooling K-12. It's been great so far. I think she really enjoys it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been, it's relatively easy, but the biggest thing that we noticed right away is that you need internet access every day. They have what's called the Class Connect, and you need to watch that live via the internet, which for boondocking or whatever, that's not going to work. So
yeah, mind you, we never have had any type of homeschooling experience whatsoever, but
no,
it's been a good few weeks or so, and she was afraid at first, but she's gotten the hang of it and really enjoys being able to have more time.
Yeah, she it's a little more flexible. She's got her daily things she needs to do at a certain time, but there is some flexibility. So after we noticed that you need internet access every day, I started to do a little more research on options that were out there, like true homeschooling, where the parents do all the teaching. And we came across a website that has road schooling. And once again, we'll go in depth with this in the future here, but
I think that would be more feasible once we're on the road. Like you said, we don't have, we don't know if we're going to have internet connection.
Yeah, I think on that it only takes like once a week you get the curriculum for the week, and
yeah, basically, we'll be teaching everything as we go wherever we are.
Right. Which I was telling the kids the other day. I said if we're talking about the Grand Canyon, we can step out and go see the Grand Canyon. Yeah. That's going to be pretty amazing. Yeah. For those that are out there actually doing a homeschooling or a road schooling, please comment down below. We need some ideas on how to accomplish this task next year. We have a little bit of time yet, but all the research that we can get, the better. Well, those were our top 3 main questions that we've received. And I think as we're still getting prepared and getting ready for this new life, the video and the video content will get more in depth, especially when we leave.
Yeah, we should tell them why we're not leaving until next summer.
Well, that's a good question. I think for us, I touched on it on our blog last week, but I'm a very logical thinker, so I want to have a plan in place so that we succeed. And then one of the biggest things is a credit card debt. We've got a plan to have that paid off by next May. And then, your braces, those come off next July. And just getting everything prepared so that we're in the right state of mind and have everything, our T's crossed and our I's dotted. Well, thanks for tuning in. As we said earlier, we do have a tiny giveaway for our tiny lifestyle that we're going to be living.
That we've created ourselves.
Yep. So when we reach 100 subscribers, we will be giving away, we'll insert a picture here after this, but make sure you comment down below with your social media username and which platform it's on, and we'll reach out to you if you're the winner, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as we are.
Thanks for stopping.
Make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and follow along with us in our journey. Bye.
Bye.